The more I train, the more I fight, my confidence just keeps building.
January 2nd is an enormous moment in Ryan's career when he takes on a tough opponent like a Luke Campbell.
I won't get tired. I won't despair.
Up until this point, Ryan Garcia has faced a steady diet of C and D level opponents.
If I gotta take it into second, third, fourth, fifth, whatever gear I gotta go into, I will, to win the fight.
To become the opponent for these world champions, you first have to get by Luke Campbell.
I train too hard, can't keep up with my speed, can't keep up with my power. He can't keep up with anything of mine.
You can't enter this fight thinking you are just going to blow away Luke Campbell. He is a tough opponent.
You know, everybody tells me, oh, you look great, you know? But it's like my heart's saying that you're not there yet. You can't fake anything. Once you step in that ring, it like shows, you know? That's why I'm like, okay, I gotta get to that because I'm not about to step in that ring when I know I could be better. The day my daughter was born, Bella, was the day that I was supposed to fight, December 5th. You know, to me, that was special. You know, your kids are everything, so I'm gonna make sure I give her the best life in the world. Ben, yeah, my big bro. He's been somebody that I've been counting on to be there and to just make sure that, you know, he's pushing me.
The hardest part about keeping him level-headed is knowing that how much he has around him and how I try to make sure I can take him out of that space and put him in a happier space.
Sean, he's always made me push harder. I give him a lot of credit to make me the fighter I am today, because he was better than me. Punches were better, crispier, but it made me see what I have to reach.
Just showing what I'm about. I feel like that's my biggest thing to do right now is, you know, I'm a fighter as well, and I'm not just, you know, Ryan's brother, so.
Scott, man, we've been through a lot.
I'm either here by accident or planned by the universe or whatever, but I'm here, that's all I know.
He's a true friend, and you can't find those often, especially in the position I'm in.
I like to do everything with him because I used to fight myself, and I was always by myself through the hard times. Like, if I just had somebody, anybody doing this with me, I always felt like it would make it easier. Whatever he does, I try to go through it with him because I just feel like if he's angry because he can't eat or he has to go on a 5-mile run in a sauna suit or something, or whatever he has to do, I'll do it too. Just so he knows he's not doing it by himself.
It's a small circle, but these are the key people that keep this engine going when I'm feeling low on gas.
Oh, yo, because of all the talking, is that what he was doing?
And once I'm in his head, he can't beat me. There's nothing he can do. He gets worse than Sean.
Yeah.
I try to end his
Stop talking, man.
It's very hard to
If I
answer.
wouldn't talk, I would be so big.
Sean, you better win. Oh, there it is.
I cut off Super Smash Brothers. It's funny, I know that you guys are probably like, what the f? But like Super Smash Brothers is just causing me too much stress. Like I got to Elite Smash, and then I'm just starting to play like the best players in the world, and like I just want to win every game. And like I noticed like I was just getting stressed out, and I was trying to like combine the two, like what would I do in boxing and what would I do in Smash, and it's my mentality when I'm in the ring, and I try to bring it in Smash, and it's just not working out. And I was like, I gotta cut this off. It's too much stress for me. I'm not playing this game no more. Every time that I have done bad in anything is because I'm battling myself. And if I don't have control of my emotions or my anxiety, then things could go out of whack.
The first time he really came to me was when his career first started. He was having bad anxiety, and he came to me and told me, like, you know, the symptoms and how, like, a lot of the times anxiety feels very real. It feels very physical. And I think that's something that not a lot of people understand. And at the time, I don't think he understood it either.
It's hard, you know, you gotta have some family members to help you or else you're gonna go in a dark place. Sometimes I would take Ryan and Sean out to go to the movie theaters or something. I'd take them from home and take them to the theaters, and as soon as we get there, Ryan's just like, no, let's go back home. I wanna go back home. Like, I'm not feeling it.
I can't even imagine what Ryan's going through. He really, like that classic cliche, got the world on your shoulders, like he's kind of living that.
It's this anxiety, it's this thing in my mind, and it's like every day it attacks me. It's like it doesn't want me to be great. I don't know what it is. There's thoughts in my mind like, you know, you're not gonna be able to do it. Oh, this is a hard workout. Oh yeah, this guy is good. People are talking this. Oh gosh, you haven't been doing this, you haven't been doing that, and it's like, stop. I'm gonna work hard right now.
Ryan for sure is a vulnerable person. I think vulnerability is a form of strength. You have to be vulnerable to be a boxer. If you go into something thinking nothing can hurt you or nothing will affect you, then you're not going in with the mindset that you're ready to like fight or you're ready to do whatever it takes.
Sometimes I think anxiety and stuff like that does help because it makes me notice everything. Like my radar goes off pretty quick. If he throws a punch, just my reaction time. I don't know if that's anxiety or just my, you know, reaction reflexes.
Trainers are crucial because not only is he in charge of getting you in physical shape, he's your shrink, he's your priest, he's your rabbi, he's your imam, he's your father figure. Your trainer breaks you down to raise you up, to be superior to what you were. And I've never seen so many boxing dads in the sport. It used to be taboo to train your son past a certain level. Now it's expected. Someone around Ryan was really smart to say, hey, you know, this isn't for us to be doing it ourselves. Let's find someone. How about Eddie Reynoso? Look what he did with Canelo.
I said, you know, Henry, you brought the boys, and I know you could take them further. Do we really have world-class level in the corner experience, you know?
You know, and it's hard for a father to let go of my kids. These are your boys that you
made
built.
The investment.
I made the investment. I
sacrifice.
made the sacrifice. I'm the one who slept in the van. I'm the one who, you know, traveled thousands of miles.
So we really looked for someone that understood that and had that sort of empathy and understanding for Henry and the importance of having Henry there.
Ryan García, un boxeador diferente a los demás, es muy carismático, es un muchacho que tiene un talento, le gusta entrenar, le gusta trabajar, un muchacho que cuando se mete a entrenar es una persona muy responsable, muy disciplinado, y creo que de este tipo de boxeadores, de este tipo de atletas no se dan muy seguido. Esperemos que siga disciplinándose, que siga por el camino correcto, que sus papás como hasta ahorita lo sigan cuidando como siempre, y creo que en Ryan García tenemos una de las futuras estrellas del deporte.
Eddie has obviously the pound for pound champion, Canelo Alvarez. They have so much experience, and with experience you can't buy. So the fact they let me on the team, now I see around what it takes to be a great, legendary champion. And I didn't have that experience ever before. So now that I have it, it's elevating my game to another level. He's a great coach. He's like Phil Jackson. He knows what's gonna work and what's not gonna work, and he just cuts all the bull out.
Most important thing a trainer can do is make you believe, especially if you're young and inexperienced. The guy who sends you into the ring has to fortify you up here.
He has all the confidence in the world in me. He says I'm gonna be pound for pound.
You know, Luke Campbell will be the most accomplished boxer that Ryan Garcia has faced to date. But when you're in the ring with Luke Campbell, you have to be ready for a long, tough fight. You have to be ready to go the distance against a fighter like Luke Campbell.
What I see is a kid who has to add a little finesse to his game. And adding finesse under pressure is a difficult prospect, especially if you're 22.
Es una pelea donde vamos a ver el parámetro boxístico de Ryan García. Vamos a demostrarle al mundo en el nivel que está Ryan García, y para todos aquellos que creen que el nivel de Ryan García nada más es detrás de un Instagram o detrás de un YouTube, van a ver realmente la calidad boxística que tienen y que está por encima de muchos boxeadores que son campeones del mundo.
I mean, I want to go through some shit, you know? Like maybe this fight will bring it out of me. Maybe, you never know. Maybe I'll have to figure something out in the ring and it won't end so easily. And I am deep down searching for that, you know? Somebody to be like, oh, I got you. Like, he's looking at me like, I got you. Oh, you do got me? Let's go.
To people that think that this is his first real challenge, I have to disagree. Anybody that steps into the ring is a threat. You don't know what they've been through.
Campbell's really skilled. He knows his distance. He's well schooled, and he's a southpaw. You need someone like this to bring out whatever Ryan has or doesn't have. If he doesn't have it, well, Campbell will begin to expose it.
Ryan, I know, is a fighter who understands all this. He understands what's at stake. He understands what he has to do. He knows Luke Campbell is a dangerous fighter.
January 2nd is an enormous moment in Ryan's career, and Ryan now has a chance to showcase his talents in front of a global audience on DAZN. You know, whenever I talk to Ryan, I hear the exact same things. He wants big fights. He wants the toughest test. You are going to get a chance to see in 2021 Ryan Garcia in some significant fights.
He's not vanilla.
I am vanilla.
Okay, she has chopped ups right now.
It's just a very unselfish love that you can't get from anything else. You know, nothing else will fulfill you like that. I was very angry when I first heard that my fight was being moved. You know, why is this happening? Why am I not fighting yet? I was just so frustrated, and then Campbell got COVID, and I just didn't understand a lot of things, and God knew what was best for me.
Because there's gonna be so much out there besides boxing. There's, you know, life, there's women, there's drugs, there's alcohol. There's so much.
Pues que es joven. Los obstáculos que tiene Ryan García es que es joven. Ya lo vieron el otro día, lo cacharon con otra muchacha dándose un beso. Entonces son cosas que hacen los jóvenes, los adolescentes. Por eso la palabra adolescente, porque adolecen de muchas cosas.
The whole situation is bad, obviously, and it's something that it's not my best hour. It's not my best. It doesn't represent who I am, and I just got to, you know, move forward from it, obviously, and just reflect on myself and who I want to be, who I am, because that definitely wasn't who I was or who I am. You know, I'm better than that. I can't take it back, but I'm definitely sorry, and I just, you know, got to move forward. Sometimes training is brutal, you know, it's hard. You gotta go through the aches and pains and bruises and a lot of beat down on your body. If you commit to it, if you say yes to it, you finish it.
If anyone has ever been in a fight, a street fight, let's say, and you have that adrenaline in your body, you know, and imagine that every single day for 2 whole months, preparing for a fight. He has to prepare his mind every single time he wakes up. Like, I'm gonna have to go inside the ring and not do it for 20 seconds that an average street fight lasts for. No, I have to do it for 12, 10, 8 rounds, whatever he's gonna do that day. Make sure I don't get cut, make sure I don't get knocked out, make sure I learn. Mentally, it's so draining.
There's so many things that are in your mind. If you're too emotional, you could tilt the wrong way. You get too overconfident. You get too down on yourself. Like me, I make sure to release everything. So when I go in that ring, I'm free. I flow like water.
It's so easy to quit, to just give up and say, you know what, not today. Ryan continues to do it every single day, and he loves it.
He has to live a kind of bifurcated existence now. But in the gym is where you want to be broken down. In the gym is where you want to be vulnerable. In the gym, you're, in theory, doing stuff you don't want anyone to see.
It's gonna test my endurance, it's gonna test my heart, and I'm gonna test his heart. What does he got? Because I know I'm gonna bring it. I know he's gonna have to hit me with something harder than he throws. I don't think he has that.
We're gonna pick it up to a whole different level this month. Getting our conditioning up, our speed, our focus, our timing down, and then it's gonna be game time.
Come on, last.
Woo!
Better.
Poco poquito, eh?
He's very good at pivoting, very good at movement. His lateral movement is always smooth. Very good at stopping and changing angles.
Campbell's a little taller than Linares, about ½ inch, right?
Yeah. Luke don't watch me because he's worried that he's gonna see something that he can't keep up with. I watch Luke because I know it's gonna be even easier than what I see.
See the third one. Yeah, that's a knockdown.
Yeah.
That's a knockdown.
Like, I know exactly his fighting style. I know what he wants to do. And I know when it's in front of me, he's gonna know that when I get up on him, he's gonna be like, oh, this kid can fight. Like, this kid is not gonna play with
Put
me.
your hands up in the air like you don't care.
Oh, God, stop.
Did you see that?
Throw
Did you
him
see
out
that?
of here.
Did you see that? That was weak.
What the
That was weak.
I don't see anything in Luke. On paper, he looks great. You know, he has pedigree, but when he says that I haven't fought anybody, you haven't beat anybody. The only people you beat were fighters ain't nobody heard of. And the fighters you did fight that people heard of, you lost. The only experience you got is losing. I don't want to play cat and mouse games with him. That's boring. I could outbox him if I want to. I'll let him reach.
But that's giving him a chance.
He's gonna.
That's the only chance he has. Yeah.
Once he feels one of your punches, that's when he's gonna play this game.
They're gonna say, Luke had COVID, he wasn't his top best. Luke this, Luke that, I don't care. I'm gonna put a whooping on Luke Campbell, I'm gonna annihilate him just to prove to the world I'm the best fighter in the world. I already know how I'm gonna beat the out of him. He don't even know what gear I got. Lenar's got one gear.
Oh man, no pro should do that.
Don't get weak with me like that. Oh! Yo! I can't wait. I feel my hair's tingling right now. Everything is aligning. I'm meant to do this. All I have to do is put in the work. Luke Campbell is already written. You could resist, you could fight, but when I land that body shot on you, just know it was already set in stone. You're just part of the plan.
The last thing I'm gonna say to Ryan is I'm just gonna look in his face and say, you were born for this.
No matter what, win or lose, you're always my younger brother, and I'm always gonna love you no matter what.
We're gonna be right next to each other with our gloves on, and I'll be looking at him and I'm gonna tell him, let's do this, bro.
Ryan, keep your eyes open, stay focused. I say, and watch those punches come at you. And from that point, you know what to do.
God bless you, son. Stay focused and throw that jab.
This moment is meant for you. Just go out there and this dude up.
So, leave it up to me. This is what I was meant to do.